This is the story of a serious mom in the making. It's overwhelming. But also, like, can they implement this system for adults? Because I want to take a nap. Can we get a little...
Usually I just take my shoes off. But I mean, this works too.
No, I think we should... Chef! Shantae! Here is emergency plan. So, call 911. Good. There are lots of things that kids need that seem absurd. Like this. So what is it?
Yeah, it's buttons and stimulus.
Dude, anybody gives me this, I'm returning it.
I just feel like people always try to buy like the coolest thing for their kids. At the end of the day, all their kid wants is a freaking box.
It's true. I actually had the lady at the store do my register.
That's a very you move.
Yeah. I walked in and I was like, please help me. Now I just have a... You see what I mean? It won't shut...
But you did that.
She did my entire registry. She was so nice, so helpful. And she put a bunch of things on there that I have no idea what they do. One of them is called the Nose Frida.
Yes.
Have you heard about that?
But I'm gonna explain it.
Yeah, it's essentially a booger eater. You stuff this little thing into your kid's nostril, and then it's got like a long hose, and you suck the other end of it, and out come the boogers.
I'll be the baby.
But like, I apparently have to choke hold you, so it's not that simple.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, stop it, child! And I'm not exactly eating your boogers though, because there's like a mesh here that stops it.
Mm-hmm.
But still.
Having a child does not make the act of touching someone else's stuff just like less weird.
No, like, I called all of my friends once, is this a real thing? And everybody apparently was like, you have to buy it. It's amazing, but it's still gross.
Yeah.
I mean, it's boogers.
You made the human that made those boogers. Kind of asked for it.
I mean, if you want to come over and eat my kids' boogers, you're more than welcome to.
I didn't realize how many things you needed for yourself as like a mom. Like there's a thing to wash it.
Oh, the nose Frida or am I downstairs?
So you're downstairs.
I don't think that's
Undercarriage.
on my registry. I think it's what you make it. There are women who like really are in love with being pregnant. My experience has been that it's nice. It hasn't been hard, but I'm realistic about it. Like feeling kicks is cute up to a certain point. Okay, child, please stop. I'd really like to sleep now, or I'm in a meeting and I need to concentrate. So that's kind of like where I think the line is between like, oh my God, it's so magical, and the reality is it's like this. Like, but inside, it just keeps going. Okay,
I think like we had a friend for both pregnancies. She has not been a happy camper. Like you've been super, super chill. For some reason, she just had a difficult pregnancy.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see both sides of the spectrum because I have friends who are like, I love being pregnant. My husband finds me so attractive. I'm making life. And then there's some people like, I'm miserable.
I think I toe the line between both. But no, I always say, like, I feel like I met my quota of shitty things in the first 5 months of my pregnancy when I was projectile vomiting the entire time.
Yeah.
Is that somebody screaming?
That is a human. Are you ready for that?
No.
Weird guttural noises that come from a child?
No. No. And how do you make them stop?
Yet you don't.
I know. I'm going to try to be like a mom, though, that speaks to my kid and not baby talk. Because, I don't know, I've read a few articles that say they're smarter, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like you and your husband are going to have just a very smart child.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, let's not set the bar too high, though. Like, who knows? To my future child, when you watch this, Mommy loves you. And I think you're brilliant.
She has a great personality. You haven't had the revelation that you're like making a human yet?
No, I feel like what will happen is once I have her, I'm gonna have one of these moments where the permanence of it like sets in, and I'm like, you are here forever, and I need to take care of you and mold you and make you good. But like right now, there hasn't been like any wildly different change.
That's good.
Yeah.
I watched our friend's dog for 2 weeks, and when he first got to my house, I was like, you're so cute, and I can't wait to play with you. And then he peed on the floor, and I was like, oh my God, I have this for 2 weeks.
It's tough.
Yeah. And I wasn't even responsible for his mental development. Is it what you expected it to be?
I think it is what I expected it to be, but it's something that until you go through it, you can't fully comprehend or grasp. So the good, the bad, and the ugly, it's all true, and all of these things that people tell you that are like, it's annoying when you're not in it, and people are like, oh, wait till you have a kid, and blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden you go through it, and you're like, oh shit, no wonder.
How does your body feel?
Ooh,
Like a fat pudding pop.
Oh, I still have your pudding at my house.
Keep it. Eat it. Enjoy it. Bring me one.
I'm sorry.
So I paid this like $300 to go get the 4D ultrasound, and they show you like on the internet, like, oh my God, you can see your baby in 4D and it's amazing and it's so cute and it looks just like you. And I saw it, and it's like traumatizing because you like see this blob. And number two, the reality of the situation is you put my child's ultrasound in a pool of 100 other ultrasounds, and you pick like a random one out, and they were to tell me it's your kid, I'd be like, oh, it's so cute. Like, there's no defining feature that made it like, oh my God,
Really?
that's definitely.
I've seen 40 ultrasounds where it looks just like the person.
Maybe my child has a very generic face.
I have always wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
Always. Before, it used to like make me upset that I did not have kids, but then I realized that I can just enjoy other people's kids.
Yeah, you can have mine whenever you want.
Yeah, but just understand that I will give her back.
Been pregnant and having had such a crappy 5 months of nausea, seriously, like, I can empathize with women so much more than I could before, because I really do know how shitty that felt. So that's been like a really nice, humbling experience. But it still doesn't mean that I mean, I can respect anybody doing anything that they want. Go for it. Not my cup of tea. I have been very vocal about my birth philosophy, which is that
We all know it. I know way too much about her birth plan.
I am 100% pain averse. I don't want to be a hero. I already told my doctor that this is how this is going down, and it's every drug known to man. There's no guilt whatsoever. Like, if my doctor says it's totally fine, then wonderful. Let's do it. Why should I feel pain? How is having natural, medicine-free childbirth any more heroic than having like a root canal without Novocaine?
I like that.
It's the same thing.
I think people just want to feel like they're hearkening back to their biblical roots. I have no idea, to be honest.
Science shows like there's no real grave danger to these drugs that I know of. And honestly, like, I'm willing to risk it.
Let's keep it down.
I think you have to do whatever feels comfortable for you. You have to do whatever feels right to you. And I think there's no one right way. It's however you are as a person, and that's how you have to experience this process. So if you want to get involved and ask all the questions and Google everything, do it. If you don't want to, don't do it. I think it is important to just keep in mind that everybody has different experiences. So, you know, keep your judgments to yourself. It is heartwarming to see your baby on an ultrasound. That's heartwarming. It's also heartwarming to see your partner, so my husband, like, getting all ready for it and asking questions and, you know, wanting to be a part of this.
Aww,
it's adorable.
That's so cute.
It is. It's adorable. Are you tearing up?
I was tearing up a little bit. I got a little excited. Do not judge me.
I cried because Maya didn't want me to eat sushi. That's when I cried.